What's up, YouTube? It's Matt and the rest of the gang, and today we are at Stony Lonesome. We got some good trails in mind. Everything's mapped out on the GPS, so I guess if Frank stays running, which this is Frank's first time on the trail, the big Jeep, Frankenstein, yeah.
Let's do it.
So fingers crossed there. Kyle's got the reliable JL that the lockers don't work all the time.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Then we've got the Yella Jeep. We're gonna try not to mark any trees with it, I guess.
Oh man, had to say it on the front end.
Yeah. So
Barber Jeep.
yeah. Anyway,
Michael's first ride ever.
Yeah, Michael's first ride ever.
Pumped.
So we're about to go get checked in and hit the trail. So we made it to the back of the park and we're about to hit Bootleg Creek. One thing we've learned about this is it has zero up travel in the rear. We've bounced off the frame a few times, but no big deal. Try to keep it as low as possible, I guess.
You don't have to worry about kidney stones.
Yeah.
You'll knock the loose.
Rides like it's got leaf springs for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're about to hit Bootleg Creek.
We'll go right.
Yeah, you're good. You're through it.
I'm trying to keep my rear on this left side here. It's on the yellow thing.
I don't even need these locker buttons, man.
So we got to this huge ledge here at the end of Bootleg Creek. We didn't get it on video, but man, the CJ just kind of walked up it. Stouffer's gonna take the bypass and Kyle is gonna give it a shot. Kyle decided that it wasn't going to happen for the JLU, so he backed down and took the bypass. The next trail on our list is Yella Hammer. The low pressure power steering line got kind of bounced into one of the pulleys and it made the belt slip off, but now we're going to try to kind of patch where it burned the line a little bit.
Thanks,
and then
Josh.
try to keep it up out of the way.
Nope.
This one's too small.
Low sugar.
I probably know it. This one's... As soon as we cranked it up, the belt popped off again. There was so much power steering fluid on the pulleys and the belt that it did not want to stay on. We dried everything off and kept trying it until it stayed. Finally, we were back on the trail. That lasted all of 5 minutes until I got high centered on a huge log in the trail. We ran Stouffer's winch to the back and had to pull it off.
There it is.
Alright. Go, driver. Driver.
Yeah.
Do you look okay over there?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Hard as you can. Driver. That's it. Driver.
Driver. Yeah, you need to stay driver.
Come on. Come on.
That a girl.
Driver as hard as you can. That's it. You gonna climb in the back? Alright. Hold it.
That's it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kyle, go a little passenger, and as you dip in that hole, it's going to pull you back to the driver's side. All right, now start going driver. Slider's about to work.
Bruh.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Kyle, dude, that was awesome. Look at that Rusty kid's legs. Dude, you got the good line on this.
What's up, Rusty's?
Look at that.
What's up, Rusty's Off-Road? Holla at your boy.
Yeah, it'll be smoother to stay where you are. You feel okay? Give me a little bit of passenger. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Back guard.
Getting on that comfort level.
Yeah, I can tell.
Give me some driver.
That's what I think. Driver's gonna start bringing your front up, which will help.
So all driver.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about to feel better.
Yeah, but we're leaning up against the tree almost still.
You're okay, Colin. As long as you feel okay, you look fine. Yep. Yep. Get that mouse out. Yep. Alright, come back, driver. Good, right to hold that line. It might fall from there.
Hold on, I'm gonna back up and just carry a little.
Stay in it.
That felt cool.
That was awesome.
That was a heck of a crawl right there, man.
All right, what'd y'all think about that?
Dude, that looked good. Kyle picked a great line down there at the bottom, got around the big rock, got up here, gave it 2 shakes, and gone she goes.
He made it easier than everybody, honestly.
Well, so here's the thing, guys. I need to about cut this thing, narrow it down by about half. She thick.
Rock Creek's a little bit narrow. Kyle has more body on the JLU than kind of the rest of us, so it's been tight for him on a few spots. Definitely some places that fully flex out the Jeep too. Pretty sure Frank got a little frame flex back there. Everything in here was creeping, but we're about to get to some fun stuff now, so Stever's about to grab the camera.
I was waiting for some piece of advice. Good art, man.
Paint it. There you go.
You over it? Come on. You got it.
That a girl?
That's it.
Got it. It's three.
You got room. You're good. Yeah.
Or that kind of puts you there. Yeah, that's it. Keep going.
I let off the gas and it just kept going.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I think get you up and over this stuff. That's good, straight. Because you can come way up if you do that. Yep. Go ahead. You're good. All right.
We've hit some fun trails. We're on the back side of somewhere now with a lot of really curvy trails with trees that I haven't hit yet. So pretty excited about that.
Michael, what you think? Oh, you're not Michael.
Hey, I'm Kyle.
He's Kyle.
Pretty good. I'm about 3 inches wider than I want to be out here. But we're about to go up that. So that's exciting.
843 Auburn 34.
I'm making a sandwich now. God bless.
There's Michael. What do you think?
I'm having a great time. Learning a lot. Glad to see Jeep's doing what they're meant to do. Having a great time.
We hadn't seen a Starbucks since yesterday.
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
That's where all the Broncos were parked.
Kent, what do you think about riding shotgun in Frank?
That thing is cheating.
It is.
That's what I think about it. I was like, you're over here on the body. Just, no, it don't matter.
So what?
Hey, I think you're gonna hit the. Never mind. You're good. Go ahead.
All right, well, we didn't get it on film, but coming up this big ledge here, I saw smoke coming out from under the hood, so I stopped, and by the time I was getting out of the Jeep, there were some people at the top of the trail here that were yelling fire. So basically what happened was the power steering reservoir was kind of overflowing and hit the header and caught on fire, so fire extinguished it out pretty quick. But this trail, I think this is Yeti Bottoms. It's really slick, and I don't know that we're gonna make it up these ledges, so there's a bypass that's also pretty difficult, so we're gonna give that a shot.
That would give us a better pull.
So here's the bypass. It is just, right here, it's just freaking sloppy. We've got zero traction. So Stouffer, we're about to hook the winch up and try to pull him up.
Look at all this traction I have right here. Kyle, let me show him my traction.
All right, hold up. Go ahead.
All the traction right here.
Yeah.
Freeze that.
Turns out the bypass hill is really tricky to winch up. Stouffer's winch is doing something weird, so we're gonna try to winch me through the rest of this spot, up this next big ledge here, and get out, and then I think Kyle's gonna try to do the same, and I guess we'll play it by ear. Maybe we have to leave Stouffer down here, I don't know. We'll see.
I think you said it best for this one. Forget this trail. I feel like Doc Brown, like trying to connect that freaking thing on midnight.
Yeah.
It'll be all right down that rock. There we go, Tad.
Well, we just got Kyle winched through the spot. Now we've got to go over here to the bypass and try to winch Stouffer up over there. Honestly, it's probably just as bad as these double ledges here at the end, but getting dark on us. I don't know if we'll have time for another trail, but I guess we'll play that by ear here in just a second.
It's almost.
Yeah, there you go.
I did not bring enough roof off that trail.
After spending nearly 2 hours winching these Jeeps to the top of Yeti Bottoms, we headed back to the cabin. It was an awesome day of riding, but the trails were slicker than we expected, and we only covered about half of the trails that I had planned to ride. I guess that gives us more reason to come back to Stony Lonesome sooner than later.
Frank
we probably
the
got to
Tank
talk up. We probably,
is the ticket.
yeah.
Matt done found easy mode.
It did
Frank
very
is
well.
totally different than the TJ.
Definitely.
It's like you're not maneuvering. It's more like you pick the left or the right and go. And if it doesn't work, you try the other way and give it more gas.
Successful shakedown
And then it
run.
goes,
Only
yeah.
one fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, only caught on fire one time.
One fire,
We had
one fuel pump failure.
power steering reservoir
Yeah.
overflowed onto the header.
And the
caught a
line.
little fire.
The first one was the line, though.
We
Yeah.
did have to repair the line.
We
Yeah.
got power steering
Line
hose
got
caught in a pulley.
Yep, power steering hose caught in a pulley. Luckily, we were able to fix that pretty easy.
Yeah.
Gotta have zip ties.
Zip ties.
We did zip tie them.
Ingenuity, guys.
So I know some things that I've got to fix when I get home.
The yellow Jeep did what the yellow Jeep does, which is get hung up on a lot of things, but also pick some good lines, had a good day on the trail. Big Blue here
Blueberry.
picked some lines on some big nasty obstacles, had a great afternoon.
Found a tree early on.
So we rode some good
did
trails.
claim a tree.
The trails that we rode were tougher than any of the ones we've ever ridden here before, I think.
They're in
Yeah.
the back of the park. If y'all are wondering, they're in the back of the park. Matt can tell you the details.
Yeah. I can't remember.
We'll
we
put
rode
the name.
Rock Creek.
Hey, I want to
We
do this.
rode-
We'll put the names here
Yeah.
and here.
No, we
Down in
rode.
the description below.
We rode Rock Creek.
This was my favorite.
We rode
Oh, guys,
Yeti
don't forget that
Bottoms. Yeti Bottoms was the one that we went all day.
Also, if you
It
want to
was-
make sure
it
your
was
winch
soupy.
works,
It was
you should
soupy out
definitely go to Yeti. Yeti is where you'll find out if your winch doesn't work. My winch no longer works. And they actually line that trail in a fine layer of Vaseline.
Yeah.
So when you get back there and you're on those double ledges that are 3.5 feet tall, then you also have no traction. So again, make sure your winch works before you get there. Because Kyle not only winched himself out, he winched me out because
Yeah.
my winch has decided after a decade of riding around in South Mississippi, it's tired and it's not going to work anymore. So we got back out. And we'd really like to thank these random pieces of firewood we found on the trail because y'all, it is cold out here tonight and
ma'am.
we are only filming by this fire because it's too cold to get away from this fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can hear the razors in the background, that's not our fault.
Sorry about that.
They should have bought Jeeps, but they
Yeah.
couldn't afford them. I said that.
That's more than it. Those things are more than any Jeep I own.
I was about to say, I think my Jeep is the only one they couldn't afford here.
They
Hey
should have
guys, I
bought
drive a
Jeeps.
JL.
All right, well, overall good trip. Stony Lonesome was awesome. We rode not even half of the trails that we had planned for the day, but that's just they were difficult.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to expect. We never ridden any of these.
That
trails.
good old soupy mud.
Yeah.
And to those fun people we met on the trail today that hung out and watched us give that one trail creek rock bottom creek.
Yeah,
rock,
the top
Yeah.
of Rock Creek.
Yeah.
Hey,
they cheered for us and,
Punk rock,
and watched
bro.
us give us
Yeah.
hell. That was fun. So thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Yeah, it was fun.